Sesame Street, show number 11.
Hi, that's you. Hi, you. How are you? Listen, I'm in a hurry now. I've got to go down to Mr. Hooper's store and take back this carton of eggs. Why? Well, tell you what. Come on down. We'll find out. Hello, Mr. Hooper.
Hello, Bud. How are you? What can I do for you?
Well, Susan bought 6 eggs this morning, right? And at least there were supposed to be 6 eggs in here.
Well, I'm sure there was nothing wrong with the eggs because I get nothing but the freshest eggs.
I know you do, Mr. Hooper, but tell you what. Take a look. See for yourself. See what the problem is.
One nice egg.
1.
2 nice fresh eggs.
It's 2.
3 wonderful eggs.
Oh, it's 3.
4 beautiful eggs.
4.
5 delicious eggs.
5.
And 6, well, this is a little egg. And it's purple.
It's purple.
I never saw a purple egg before. Now,
Mr. Hooper, that's a jelly bean.
yes, and now how could I ever made that mistake?
Well, you're entitled to a mistake from time to time, Mr. Hooper. Anyway, you got 6 things in here. You had 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that made 6. But between you and me, I really didn't want a scrambled jelly bean for breakfast.
No, I don't think, imagine you'd want to fry it sunny side up.
No, I'd rather trade it for another egg.
Oh,
That's right.
well, I'm sorry, but I haven't any more eggs left.
You're out of eggs?
Yes,
Oh.
and I'll give you your money in place of an egg. That's 6 cents.
Okay.
Here you are. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 6. Let's sing along, I'll sing. How many is it? 6 chicks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 square.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Frying things.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Cameras?
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
6 strawberry shortcakes.
And that's
Good morning, Mr. Super.
Big Bird. Hooper. Say Hooper.
Hooper.
Thank you. What can I do for you?
You remember this morning I bought 6 jelly beans.
I sure do. Don't tell me there's something wrong with these jelly beans.
Well-
Because I sell only the choicest of jelly beans.
There's nothing wrong with most of them, but I wish you'd take a look.
I'd be happy to. 1 choice jelly bean.
Yep, there's one.
2 sweet little jelly beans.
There's 2 sweet little jelly beans.
3 yummy jelly beans.
Yeah, I'm sure they
4 beautiful colored jelly beans. 5 scrumptious jelly beans. And,
Scrumptious?
well, this is a big one.
It doesn't feel like a jelly bean.
How could I have been so absent-minded? No, Big Bird, this isn't a jelly bean. Excuse the expression, it's an egg.
An egg? Huh. It's a lucky thing I found out. You know how I usually eat jelly beans? I take them and throw them up in the air and catch them in my beak. And then, like that, I usually miss. It's a good thing I didn't try it with that one.
Yes, yes. You know what happened, Big Bird? I gave Gordon your jelly bean and put Gordon's egg in your jelly beans.
Oh.
Please do me a favor and bring this egg to Gordon. And these jelly beans are for you and some extra ones for your good effort.
Oh, goody. Okay, you are. Thank you, Mr. Looper.
Thank you. Well, there is a big difference between 6 eggs and 6 jelly beans.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 6. 6, 6. 6. 6. 6. 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Now, this part of Sesame Street is brought to you by da-da-da-da-da, fathers. Now, there are a few things you need to be a father. See, I'm a father. Now, first of all, you need to have a wife, and I've got one, and here she is. You also need some children. I've got a couple of those. This is my son and my daughter. They're brother and sister. But since this part of Sesame Street is brought to you by fathers, I'd like to tell you a little bit about what fathers do. A father can fix anything, leaky tap or broken spring. In his home, a father's king, and that's what fathers do. Bless you.
Tell her, Pop.
Right. A father buys you food and clothes, takes you to the movie shows, works all day to give you those, and that's what fathers do.
My daddy.
Right. A father is a person with a very busy life.
He takes care of his children.
And he takes care of his wife.
He'll teach his children right from wrong, so they'll grow up safe and strong. Now this father sung his song, and he has told to you just what fathers do.
Well, now that you've finished your soda, Carlos, I tell you what, why don't we play a game?
All right.
Good. Let's see how many things we can find in a store that's round.
Corn.
Coin? Right. That sure is round, isn't it? Huh? What else?
The orange.
An orange? Boy, that orange, beautiful orange, is really round. You're right. What else can you see that's round?
The ball.
Oh, boy, is that round. That's round and bouncy. That sure is round. I have something. Is this round?
No.
What is it?
It's a rectangular.
Rectangular? Why is it rectangular?
Because it has 4 sides.
How many?
4.
You're right. Book has 4 sides. Well, what else we got?
A hula hoop.
Hula hoop. Oh, boy, that is round, isn't it, huh? You know, there's something in the alphabet, a letter, that is round as this hoop. Do you know what it is?
O.
O. O is as round as this hoop. You're right. Boy. You know, if we didn't have an O, we couldn't have this orange. Because orange, in orange, O is the first letter. And you know what? If we didn't have an O, we couldn't have a hoop. Because there are 2 O's right in the middle of hoop. You know what else we couldn't have if we didn't have an O? Well, you couldn't have me, Mr. Hooper. Hooper has 2 O's right in the middle of it, just like hoop. And oh, there's another word that begins with the no. How could I ever forget that? Come on. We'll find that word.
Oh.
Grow and go, roll over the road where the goat explodes all the O's and the crow flies low. Past the croaking toad and the boat floats over the ocean, but the wind did blow and it started to snow. So the toad went home to the telephone. He spoke to the goat who was eating a bowl of bones, potatoes and soap. A rope did float and hooked the goat, and a boy climbed the stone made of O's. The O's turned to smoke and started to float closer to the bulldozer, who closed up the hole so the cold wind could not blow, and the sun did show so the roses could grow, and the whole world would know that the boat bulldozer, the toad and the crow, the boy and the rope, riding the goat, we're all okay. Okay?
And this is my kind of day. Beautiful day. I feel good. Feel it inside, outside, everywhere. I feel good. I feel so good that I'm going to talk to the worst grouch in the world. I'm going to make him feel good. Oscar. Let's go over and talk to him. Open the can, Oscar. Open the can and let me in. Open the can, Oscar.
It's
Hello,
you.
Oscar. How are you? How do you feel?
Well,
Lousy.
lousy isn't the right word for it.
Oh, yeah?
The right word is mad. That's what I am. Mad.
You're mad, huh?
Yeah.
Well, that's too bad, Oscar, because I feel great. I'm going to be great to everybody. I'm going to say hello to Mr. Hooper, Susan, everybody, Bob. Yeah.
I can tell that. I can see you smiling and trying to be nice.
Yeah.
And looking stupid.
Oh, come on, Oscar. You're just your same old grouchy self. Doesn't bother you.
Wrong. I'm
Wrong?
usually grumpy.
Yeah?
But I'm not grumpy today.
You're not?
No. That's right, I'm not.
Why
Today, I'm worse than grumpy. Today, I'm mad. So, why don't you go away?
Oh, come on, Oscar. You're really mad?
Mm,
Yeah, well, what's wrong?
What's wrong?
Yeah, you can tell me. Come
What's
on.
wrong?
Yeah.
I won't tell you what's wrong.
Oh, come on, tell me.
Well, I won't tell you what Mr. Hooper did. I won't tell you how he told that kid all about the letter O. And how O is the first letter of orange. And there are 2 O's in Hooper. And there were all those jumping little O's all over the place. And all those other stupid things. And I won't tell you how the most important thing of all was left out.
What's that?
It was just left out. The most important thing of all, it begins with a letter O.
Oh, come on, Oscar, you're really breaking up. You're sad, Oscar.
So what? I could be sad if I want to, and I could be mad if I want to. You could be happy if you want to. Orange begins with an O.
Yeah.
You know what begins with an O?
Tell me.
Oscar.
Oh,
That's what begins with an O.
Oscar begins. Look, Oscar,
Yeah?
come on, take it easy. Take it easy. Now, Mr. Hooper made a mistake. I don't know how he could have left that out.
He did it
No?
on purpose.
No, I doubt it. I don't even know what to say.
Hi, Gordon. Hello, Oscar.
Oh, hello, Mr. Hooper.
This
Hi,
is the
Carl.
fellow I was telling you about. I don't know how we ever could leave him out when we talk about O. His name begins with an O. He's the only fellow I know whose name begins with an O. Oscar. Oscar, me Carlos. Carlos, Oscar.
Hi, Carlos.
Now, do you feel better? Does that make you happy?
Well, it makes me feel much better. It makes me feel nice and grumpy again. So why don't you people all go away and leave me alone? I don't know why you bother me all the time anyway.
Don't let that bother you. Don't let it bother you a bit. That's the way he acts when he feels good, Carlos. Now, Oscar feels a lot better now because everybody knows his name starts with the letter O. See what I mean?
O is for Oscar.
O.
Grow and go, roll over the road where the goat explodes all the O's and the crow flies low. Past the croaking toad and the boat floats over the ocean, but the wind did blow and it started to snow. So the toad went home to the telephone. He spoke to the goat who was eating a bowl of bones, potatoes and soap. A rope did float and hooked the goat, and the boy climbed the stone made of O's. The O's turned to smoke and started to float closer to the bulldozer, who closed up the hole so the cold wind could not blow, and the sun did show so the roses could grow, and the whole world would know that the boat bulldozer, the toad and the crow, the boy and the rope, riding the goat were all okay. Okay?
Boy, oh boy, oh boy. It's time for my milk and cookie. You know, there's almost nothing I like better than milk and cookie time. Slurping my milk through a straw and crunching away at my old cookie. You know, nothing beats it. Well, my glass of milk is ready. All that remains is for me to go into the kitchen and get my cookie. And that's exactly what I'm going to do right now. Milk. Well, here I am again with my cookie and my nice glass of... my glass of milk. What happened to it? I'm almost sure that glass was full. It's certainly not full now. That means one of two things. Either I didn't fill it all away, or else someone's been drinking my milk. I don't see Bert around anywhere, so I guess I didn't fill it all away. You know, there's a great deal of joy to a cookie and a full glass of milk, but there's almost no joy at all to a cookie and a mostly empty glass of milk. Well, what I'll do is I'll put my cookie here, and I'll go to the kitchen and get some more milk. Cookie. Well, here I am with my milk to fill up my glass, so that then I will have a full glass of milk to eat with. There. Now I have a full glass of milk and my cookie! My cookie! Someone's been crunching my cookie. There's an illegal cookie cruncher around here. Hey, and there's an illegal milk slurper too. There's only one thing to do. What I'm going to do is I'm going to hide and catch him in the act. Now, if you see someone coming, don't tell him that I'm hiding, okay?
Hark! I hear someone slurping. I was right.
Cookie.
Hark! I hear someone crunching my cookie. I was right. Aha! What do you think you're doing? Here, now don't try to be friendly. You just ate my milk and my cookie.
Thank you.
Oh, don't thank me. What do you think you can do? You think you can just come along and slurp someone's milk and crunch someone's cookie whenever you want to? Don't kiss me, you cookie crunching milk slurper, you. Now listen, you. That's very bad. Wait a minute. Hey, wait a second. I'll tell you what I'll do. How about this? I'll get you your own milk and cookie. Your own milk and cookie. How about that?
Milk and cookie?
Yeah.
Oh, milk and cookie. Yeah. Milk and cookie.
Okay.
Milk and cookie.
Just a second. I'll go get it for you.
Milk and cookie. Milk and cookie.
Imagine sharing one's milk and cookie with a monster. Somehow it doesn't seem right.
Milk and cookie. Milk and cookie. Oh, hurry. Oh. Milk and cookie.
Thank you, Oriana, for volunteering to help me with the dishes. That's very nice. All right. Hey, you know what? Why don't we play a game while we're doing the dishes? That always seems to make the work go faster. All right. Let's make it an R game. Let's look around and see how many things in the kitchen we can find that start with R. Okay?
Rag?
Oh, right. The dish rag. That's good. That's R.
Rack?
Oh, what? This? Yeah. Oh, the rack. That's good. That's 2. You think anything else?
Radio?
The radio. That's good.
The ring?
My ring, yeah. Here you are. What else?
Refrigerator.
That's a good R word. You know, when you look around the room, you can certainly see lots of things that begin with the letter R.
Today, I'm going to tell you about the letter R. R is for rooster, and rubber, and rake. It's also for river, and make no mistake, it's even for rowboat, and rocks, and for rain that causes the robber to go down the drain. Very well, what letter have we learned about today? R. Good heavens, a talking dog.
Of course, you know why we're doing the dishes.
To make the dishes clean so we can eat them when we can?
To make them clean, sure. And in a house, there always seems to be a million things to clean. I clean the dishes at least 3 times a day. Clean the sink, clean the stove, clean the floor, clean the wall.
I took a shower so I wouldn't be dirty. You can clean almost anything, almost everything. My sister brushes her teeth. Animals clean themselves. Some animals don't have to take a bath because they're in the water all the time. When a car gets dirty, it goes to the car wash. Where you live has to be clean too. by sweeping and vacuuming and dusting, and dishes get washed in the sink and clothes in the washing machine. Driveways get cleaned when it snows, and streets when they get dirty. And boots. You can clean almost anything, even me.
Here I am, cleaning something else. But of course, when you clean a blackboard, it's not called washing. What's it called?
Erasing?
Erasing.
One, two, erase your shoe. 3, 4, remove the door. 5, 6, rub out the bricks. 7, 8, sit down and wait. 9, 10, in trouble again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
I'd like you to know that this part of Sesame Street is being brought to you by mothers. To be a mother, you need to have a husband.
And that's me.
Yes, I have one right over here. And you need some children. And they're right there.
Hi.
My son and daughter.
Hi, Mommy.
And their father.
That's us.
But since this part of Sesame Street is being brought to you by mothers, I'd like to tell you a little about mothers.
Oh, Mommy.
A mother cooks, a mother sews, a mother washes all the clothes, helps to wipe a runny nose, and that's what mothers do.
Oh, Mommy.
A mother bakes an apple pie, hangs the laundry out to dry, sings her kids a lullaby.
Oh, that's what mothers do. Gosh, Mom.
A mother tucks you in at night, as comfy as can be.
And if you trip and fall, she'll put a Band-Aid on your knee.
A mother cares for everyone,
Husband.
Daughter and her son.
and now this mother's song is done, and now I've told to you just what mothers do.
Okay, Ariana and Marlon, this story is called 1, 2, Where's My Shoe? But the trick here is there are no words. They're pictures. And in the pictures, there are shoes hidden. You've got to find them, okay? All right, now find the shoe hidden on that one.
This one.
Good job, Marlon. You found it right in there. The dog's face. Yeah, he's wearing a shoe on his head.
I could find another one.
You can find another one?
Yeah.
That's a sock.
There's another one.
There's another one, yeah, okay. Now let's move on. Let's go to the next one. And in the scarecrow, find any shoes?
Here. This.
That's a shoe, right? Is there another one?
Oh, here.
Right, okay. So if you look at them that way,
That's a girl's scarecrow.
that's a girl scarecrow. It's not, it's a man scarecrow. He just happens to have lady shoes on his arms. The weirdest scarecrow you've ever seen. You can see the shoes right there. All right, now in this one, let's let the boys and girls at home look, see if they can find it. They're crows, and they're flying, and I think they've seen it now. There are the shoes, right?
Yeah.
The body. Okay, let's get to the tough ones. Ready for that one?
Yeah.
What kind of picture is it?
It's a steamboat.
It's a big steamboat, right? Now, where's the shoe?
Turn it upside
Turn
down.
it upside down?
Here it is.
Wow, you found it. Where's the heel?
Be here.
Back there, okay.
This
And-
is
go ahead.
somebody drew the shoelaces over. Yeah.
Right, shoelaces are there.
It's a sneaker.
It's a sneaker? You sure?
No.
No?
It's a boot.
It's a boot? Well, we'll never
No.
know. It's a shoe anyway. We know that. Let's move on. See what else we can find. See what this alligator has. Find a shoe?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Show me.
Here. See?
That's right. And the alligator's tail is actually the toe of the shoe, right?
Mm-hmm.
And there are two of them there. You can see
It
the
could
one
start
behind
over
it.
here.
It can start over there.
And it could start through here.
That's right. You put your foot down right there in the center. So you put your foot in an alligator. That's where alligator shoes come from.
This is a bone.
That's a what?
A bone in the alligator's head.
That's a bone that the alligator ate. That's that's really good, Marlon. I don't think so, but let's look over here and find the shoes. Now, that's tough. I'll give you a hint.
It's something like this.
Right?
And it's
round
on
the
the
face.
face.
Right. Now, where is it? Where are the shoes? Go ahead.
Here.
Right.
This is another one.
On the mustache. Well, let's let them look. See it? Here it is. There's one turned up shoe, another turned up shoe.
Just take them off and wear them.
Now, on these, what are they? Geese? Swans? Or what? They're birds, right?
Right.
Okay, we
Look to
agree
me
on
like
that.
ducks.
They look like ducks. Where are the shoes?
Here.
That's right.
Here's
Show me some
another
more.
one.
Yeah.
And I think, yeah, that's
These
another
are
one.
the chicks, and this is the mother.
Oh, I see. But these are the shoes. That's the important thing. If we turn it upside down, we can see even better.
And it
It's a long
that
boot.
looks like a face.
That looks like a face, but that looks like a boot, and that's what we're trying to find. Shoes here. Now let's move on. Get over to the fish.
Oh, that's a easy.
That's an easy one? All right, if it's so easy, Marlon, show me where it is.
Here.
You're absolutely right. That's a loafer. And that's on the fish's face. And a snake.
I know,
Now,
right?
where? A snake and a what?
I know where it is.
Where's the
Where's the
shoe?
shoe?
Where's the shoe? Let's find the shoe.
I never saw that long, a snake that long.
But you never saw a snake with a shoe on it.
Here it is.
You found it right up there at the top. That's good, Ariana. Okay, let's keep going. What do we have here?
Two shoes.
Two shoes, two boots, and one shoe are on that page. Let's find them.
Here.
And here.
Okay, that's the Ariana. You found the shoe, which is on the duck,
I found two.
and you found two boots. Okay, one upside down. That's upside down. That's right side up, and then over here, that's a shoe on the head of the
And
duck.
it's right up.
Hmm?
And it's right.
Now find the two shoes on the bull.
Here. And
Right.
here.
Now they're in the position that what would be on the bull?
Horns.
Horns. Absolutely right.
And here are the horns.
There's the horns. Okay, wait a minute. 3, 4 on the floor. The guy finally found his shoe. How about that? Okay, now, you two were so good that you're going to get some jelly beans. Ladies first.
Yeah.
Okay? And Marlon, jelly beans for you. But you can't have any until you tell me, what does the word jelly bean start with? What letter?
J.
J. You're absolutely right. Okay, now, I have a jar inside, and jar starts with what letter?
J.
J. As a matter of fact, lots of things begin with the letter J.
What's happening, man? I don't know. What's that? I don't know. Looks like a fish hook.
It's not a fish hook. It's a J.
A what?
The letter J. Like to hear a story about the letter J, boys?
Yeah.
Once upon a time, a guy named Joe noticed a June bug on his toe. Put it in a jar and started to go, but here come the judge and said, no, no, no. So Joe said why and started to jump and danced a jig on an old tree stump, then jogged along to the city dump where he jammed the June bug in a tire pump. Then the judge caught up and started to wail and said to Joe, justice will prevail. Then the jury met and set the bail, and Joe got an hour in the city jail.
So that's the letter J. It still looks like a fish hook. You know what else we learned? Yeah, don't drive a jet by jamming a June bug.
Jackie, you know what they call, they call this animal? Called a Yorkshire piglet. this breed came from all the way from England. And they can grow up to 1,000 pounds. Imagine that. 1,000 pounds. See its snout? Hear it? It likes to dig with it, and likes to lift with it, and push with it. It finds the roots of plants that way by digging in. Really. And likes a lot of vegetables. You know, did you ever read about anything about these piglets?
Yeah, a book named Animal Farm.
Did you?
Yeah.
Do you know about the Animal Farm, Jackie?
No.
What about it?
Well, they're supposed to be the most intelligent animal there, except for the donkey.
You're right. He's 100% right. Yes, that's marvelous. You know a little bit about it. You know, they are clean animals. They can stay clean. They, if you, as long as they have enough room to have clean litter at night. There, go, eat. Had a girl. And you know, besides that, besides being a smart animal, years ago, it used to live in groups in the woods, in the forest. And there's something else I ought to tell you. And that is that this part of Sesame is being brought to you by...
Children. That's right. This part of Sesame Street is being brought to you by kids.
By little girls, by daughters, by sisters.
By boys, by brothers, by sons.
See, children are really great. And I'm a daughter, which means I have a mother and a father who are right over there somewhere. There they are. Yeah. And I'm also a sister, which means I've got a brother who is right here.
And I've got a mother and a father, too. They're the same as her mother and father. She's their daughter, and I'm their son. And she's my sister. And since this part of Sesame Street is being brought to you by her and me, maybe we should tell you a little bit about ourselves. You sing it. Come on.
A daughter plays with dolls, you know, helps her mother cook and sew, and in her hair she wears a bow.
And that's what daughters do.
You sing now.
Okay. A son can run and throw a ball, jump up high and never fall, grow up to be 6 feet tall. And that's what a son can do. You sing it.
Okay. A daughter can be beautiful when she puts on a dress.
A son can make a mud pie and get covered with a mess.
But still I like my brother fine.
And I'm glad my sister's mine. We're together all the time. And now we've told to you just what brothers do.
What things make sounds? Many things make sounds. What are those sounds? Birds singing. That's a big bird. That's a rooster. He crows. Those are sheep. Those two? They're baby sheep, lambs. Maybe they're lost. No, they're not. That's a cow. Cows moo. Ducks quack. Geese honk. Hens cluck. I know those sounds. Those are breakfast sounds. Why doesn't the dog bark?
You can't bark with your mouth full.
Walking makes a sound. And cars make sound. That's not a car, that's a truck. That's a car.
Those are machines that make roads.
They make big sounds. They're big machines, silly.
Little machines can make big sounds, too. Like a chainsaw.
Airplanes make kind of whistle sounds. Trains rattle.
The city has many sounds.
A horse. A policeman and his whistle.
And lots of traffic.
A wristwatch. An elevator. Footsteps inside sound different.
An office has lots of sounds. Adding machines, staplers, typewriters,
I hear those sounds a lot. Why is it so quiet? I don't know. An explosion. Thunder.
and rain.
The wind.
Running streams.
There's so many sounds. Is silence a sound?
I don't know.
Neither do I.
Now, you ready to play the game?
Yeah.
One of these things is not like the others. One of these things doesn't belong. Can you tell which thing is not like the others? before I finish my song. Okay, look at them. Try and figure out which one doesn't belong in that group. Let them guess at home. Did you guess which thing is not like the others? Did you guess which thing doesn't belong? Well, if you guess this thing is not like the others, Jackie did. Did you? Ah, you're right. Why is this out of place with these three things, Carlos?
Because the rest of the things are clothing, and that isn't.
What is that?
Fish.
That's a fish, and a silly old fish doesn't go with a hat, glove, or shoe. A fish goes with fishing.
While fishing for dinner one day, a boy caught a big letter A. He then caught a B, a C, D, and E, and an F, G, H, I, J, and K. Unhappy, the boy sat and thought,
I can't eat these letters I caught. I must catch some fish to fill up my dish, or my whole afternoon is for naught.
but as soon as his hook hit the sea, he caught L, N, N, O, and P, and Q, R, S, T, and a U, and a V, and a W, X, Y, and Z. Now hungry, he stared at the group. Then suddenly, grabbing a scoop, he had a bright notion and cooked up a potion and feasted on alphabet soup.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 7 straws? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 circles.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 ducks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 spooky spiders.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 nickels. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7.
7 pumpkin pies.
Okay, kids, why don't you go over to Mr. Hooper's store and see what he's got for you? He's got something to show you.
Hi, Jack.
Hi, honey.
Hi.
Is that a new jacket?
Yeah, you like
hey,
that?
I like it.
Isn't that nice? Thanks. Listen, you know, when I got this jacket, the first thing I thought of was about the time that Buddy got a jacket, you know, and he brought it home and showed it to Jim. Can you imagine what that was like?
Yes.
Hey, Jim! Hello, buddy. What is it, buddy? What are you so happy about?
My new jacket, Jim. You like it? Huh?
That's a fine-looking jacket.
Thanks,
what a
Jim.
beautiful jacket. Turn around, buddy. Let me take a look at it. Buddy.
Huh?
Did you by any chance buy that jacket at Ralph's clothing store?
How'd you know that, Jim?
I know that because the jacket still has a great big label on it.
What on it?
A label?
No label on my jacket, Jim.
There most certainly is. And you know what the label says?
What?
Turn around here. The label says shop at Ralph's clothing store, right on the back of your jacket.
I can't see any label.
Of course you can't see it because the label's not on your front, it's on the back of the jacket.
On the back.
On the back.
can't see the label, Jim.
Buddy, believe me when I tell you it's there. Now, if you'd like, I'll help you take the label off the jacket.
Wait a minute.
What is it?
You can't take it off because if it's real pretty, I might like that label and I want to keep it on the jacket and wear it. So you can't take it off until I see the label.
Well, that's up to you.
Only one problem, Jim.
What is it?
How am I going to see the label?
You can't think of anything by yourself, can you? Let me see now. I've got an idea.
Good boy.
All we have to do is walk you over to the mirror.
Yeah?
Then you'll just look in the mirror, and then you'll be able to see the label that's on your jacket.
Mm-hmm. You sure are smart, Jim.
Come with Jim.
All right, here we go.
Look right in that mirror and tell me what you see.
I don't see the label.
Well, of course you can't see the label because you're facing with your front to the mirror. The label is on the back. So all you have to do is turn with your back to the mirror and then you'll be able to see the label.
Hey, Jim.
What?
I can't see the label.
There's something very wrong going on here. You face with your front to the mirror because the label wasn't on the front. Then you turn with your back to the label. Now, if the label's on the back of your jacket...
Hey, Jim!
What is it?
I got it figured out.
What?
I can't see... I can see the front, but there's no label on it, right?
Right.
The label's on the back.
Right.
If I take the back of the jacket and put it around into the front, then I'll be able to see that label. I'll take me a good look at that label then.
Buddy, for once in your life, you've had a good idea.
Thanks, Jim.
Good boy. Take the jacket right off and we'll do
yeah.
what you say. Just take it right off, and we'll put it off the way that old Buddy said. All right. And fix the collars. There. What's that? Huh?
That's one of the prettiest labels I ever saw in my life.
It certainly is.
That label is so pretty, I'm going to leave it on the jacket, and I'm going to wear it everywhere we go.
Good boy.
You did it again, Jim.
Of course, I told you I'd do it. You ready to go for a walk, buddy?
Sure would like to go for a walk now.
Let's go. Oh, hold it.
What?
Buddy.
What?
You can't go for a walk looking like that. You have to take your jacket off and put it on the right way.
Oh! Yeah.
Take the jacket right off. So it'll look nice and pretty for the walk that Buddy and Jim are going to take together as two friends.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, that's a great-looking jacket.
Thanks, Jim.
You ready to go for our walk?
Let's go.
Let's go.
Boy, you think the people on the street will notice me today, Jim?
Of course they'll notice. That's a beautiful jacket.
Oh, thanks, Jim.
These chinchillas, they're part of the rodent family. See how it's brushing itself in the sand? You know what it's doing, Ann? It's getting the moisture out of its hair, and it's also fluffing its hair that way. And they love to have that around in their box. They were named chinchillas because from an Indian tribe that lived up in the Andes called the Chinchas. Now their hair is so thin, it's thinner than a spider's web. You know what the spider hangs on? Their hair is thinner than that. You imagine? And they're vegetarians, these chinchillas. They like things like vegetables, green vegetables, and fruit. They like to eat a lot of that. You know, some people even have them in their homes. They're nocturnal animals. And that means that they like places where they can sleep, where they live at night, and during the day they try to avoid the light and the noise. And they're beautiful, aren't they? You know their hair is in 3 layers in color. Part closest to the skin is slate blue, and the middle is white, and the tips of it have tip like black. Aren't they beautiful? Huh? Look how they jump around. They jump a little bit like kangaroos, don't they? Now, well, that's it. I hope you enjoyed this. Did you? Huh? That's fun. You'll excuse me because I have to go to the Gordon and Susan for coffee, and I got to change my clothes. Yes? But
Can you name this letter? If you said R, you were correct. Let's say R together now. Ready? R! Fine. Now, here's something that starts with the letter R. Do you know what this is? Here, let me help you to guess. Yes, it's a radio. That's a nice tune. My ship has sails that...
Ooh. Hey, Susan.
Yes, sir.
You're nearer to the sugar than I am. Would you get the sugar for me, please? I forgot to get it for the coffee.
There you are.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Susan,
Yes, sweetheart.
you're nearer to the cream than I am. Would you get the cream for me, please? It's, right in there. Refrigerator.
There you are,
Yes.
sweetheart.
Thank you so much
You're welcome.
for the cream. Hey, you know what would go really good with this?
No, what?
Piece of chocolate cake.
Oh, let me guess. I'm nearer the bread box than you are, so why don't I get you some cake?
No, you're wrong. You're wrong. I am going to get the cake for you. I'm going to get the chocolate cake for you.
I'd really like a piece of chocolate cake,
No,
too.
you would. I'm going to get it out. Susan, no chocolate cake in there.
I know there isn't. You ate it all yesterday. But
did?
I really would like a piece of chocolate cake. And you're nearer the cake than I am.
Why?
Because you're nearer the door, and the last chocolate cake I saw was in Mr. Hooper's store. So that you're nearer the door, so that makes you nearer the store. So put your little jacket on.
Okay.
Go
I'm
get your cake.
near, but I'm still pretty far away. So I just...
You're nearer to the cake than you thought.
Really?
There it is.
Hey!
Are you
Mr.
lucky?
Cooper brought us...
You're really lucky.
You are a great cake bringer.
I'm always a great cake bringer.
Cake bringer from the
just
East.
And
sending you
also
out.
a
Sit
cake
down.
eater.
Really?
Yes.
Can you eat a little
Would
cake?
you like some coffee?
I'd love
Have
to.
some
Thank
coffee.
you.
Now that is what I call service. How'd you know we wanted cake?
7 cents.
Count that.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Come on,
6,
you
7.
Terrific! Hey, listen, we're gonna be here on Sesame Street all the time. You come back and join us anytime you want to, okay? And hey, by the way, Sesame Street today was brought to you by the letters J, O, and R, and by the numbers 6 and 7. The book 1, 2, Where's My Shoe was written and illustrated by Tommy Ungerer, published by Harper & Row, copyright 1964. Sesame Street is a production of the Children's Television Workshop. Now, let's get to this cake. Now, that is some great cake.
Well, you're really lucky, because I was sending you to that store.
Yeah, well, that's all right. Mr. Hooper seems to know just when to arrive.
This is NET, the Public Television Network.